Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So what does the Sullivans like more than anything else to do of a week? Apart from Zoe's love of changing the kids' clothes over, hand-me-downs, sorting them out over and over and over again to the point that everyone wants to top themselves, right? Apart from that, what do they like to do? They like to go on their shopping hauls, that's right. And there's always been a lot of consternation whether or not they shop well for food, right? So today we're going to find out once and for all if the myth is matching the reality or the reality has been skewed by the haters. So I'm sure that Zoe can kick us off with a nice little plan for the week, a shopping plan, a food plan, a meal plan, whatever you want to call it.
I still have no idea what I'm going to cook to eat this week, but we have food.
Oh well, food is a good start, obviously. Not having a meal plan for a family of 14 though. Rookie mistake. It's almost as if you fell into motherhood, isn't it, Zoe? But you've always got some trick up your sleeve though.
Up. I think I'm just going to do soup tomorrow night. Because I don't really want to do anything else. Quite simple. I fancy soup. So I'm going to do a vegetable lentil soup tomorrow night because it's easy.
Well, at least she's honest, I guess. She can't be asked doing anything else, so she's going to do some soup for the team. I'll be there if you're offering the soup. I can't wait to taste this world famous soup. Yeah, there's one other thing though I wanted to address with you before we get into the main meat and juices of this video, right? And that is your one of your kids is like intolerant to milk. Is that right?
As I said, I took Agnes and Florence. Did I say Agnes and Florence? If I didn't, I meant Agnes and Florence to the doctors today. And we are finally going to be able to get Agnes properly allergy tested, which is something that I've wanted to do for ages, because obviously she has a dairy allergy, but she hasn't been properly tested. It's just kind of been a diagnosis, and lately she's been flaring up to other things as well. So I wanted to get her properly tested so that we knew exactly what it was that she's allergic to. So
am I properly understanding things here, Zoe, that your 5-year-old, is she 5 now? 4 maybe year old, has had a diagnosis. Who diagnosed Zoe? Was he who? What did you diagnose your own child, did you? So yeah, she's had a diagnosis of a milk intolerance allergy type thing, but they've never known what exactly it is, or even if she is intolerant to anything, because it's just it's a Sullivan type diagnosis that no doctor has been able to solve yet. Like the rest of us, we're all dumbfounded by the Sullivans. So anyway, I just wanted to point that out because I thought it was a bit unusual, right? So today what we are actually going to do is we are going to figure out a meal plan for Zoe, because we've got one of her hauls right here now, and we're going to go through it and we're going to see what exactly she can put together as a proper meal, right? A proper meal. So we're only going to be talking really about food that is meal worthy, right? As in something you can use to make a meal out of, not like pieces of bread and noodles that you can take away, right? Nothing like that, of that ilk. So let's have a look to see what incredible shoppingness they've been able to come up with.
Okay guys, right then, let's start left to right this week. So we have got bagels. Why have we got bagels, Isabel?
I don't know, pizza
bagels and sandwiches and all that kind of stuff.
Yep, so you'll notice on the right hand side I've got my shopping list, and on that shopping list I'm going to only include things that I personally think that you can make a meal out of. And bagels, pizza bagels, they don't fall under that category, I'm afraid. They, you know, maybe a lunch, a snack or something like that, but it's not for a meal, not for me.
Right, so we've got some brioche buns at the back there for burgers and for chicken burger night, and also for Toby, because he absolutely adores them. They're his favourite little...
Oh yes, the world famous, I've heard so much about it, Ben, the world famous chicken burger night, Zoe's chicken burger night. In fact, you proclaim it to be, not your own, you know, you real old romantic, you.
Thing for sandwiches. We have got pan au chocolats.
Oh, brioche. Yeah, no, they are pan au chocolats. He's right. I shut up.
They're pan au chocolats. Excuse me, I know my French and I know they're pan au chocolat. Okay. Right then, so pan au chocolats there.
Pan au chocolats, indeed. I love them actually, to be honest. They are one of my fave. Yep. But I actually went through all these items. I wrote them all down. I didn't price them up, okay? That's the one thing that I didn't do. So if anybody's asking, no, I didn't do that because I could not be bothered. And it would have been a waste of my time. That's not the point of the exercise. I mean, I could, if anybody wants me to, I could try. But, you know, the good thing with Ben, though, he does actually go through every single little thing that they got, which is helpful. So it gives us an idea.
Really good. We have got Asda's Bakery white wraps. We've got Hovis. We've got King's Mill wholemeal bread, which I love. I love that stuff. It's really, really nice. We have got more Hovis there.
Oh, by the way, just because I'm focusing on the actual meals, you know, just feel free to look around, see what they actually got for the rest of the week, because, you know, I know a lot of it is for packed lunches and stuff like that. Maybe you have your own ideas whether or not it's suitable packed lunch food or suitable sandwich food or whatever, you know. A lot of it's just standard. There's a lot of biscuits and stuff like that, though. I've got to say, there is a lot, and I don't know if that's suitable for the amount of kids. One of the problems I have really is the fact that they have such a large family. I've never had this big a family before, so I don't know whether or not it's, you know, enough to go around or whatnot.
We have got Nature Valley bars there. We have got fruit for Florence there as well, so little fruits. We have got Go Ahead bakes there, fruit and oat bakes. They look quite nice, don't they? Oh, you've chopped these up. Has she been eating these recently again, yeah. Oh, right.
I love how he's so in tune with what his kids do or do not eat. Oh, she's been eating these, has she, recently? Well, surely you should know.
Which is an absolute must for us in the house. We wouldn't survive without that, would we, to be honest? We wouldn't survive without a coffee. We have got party rings. We have got iced gems there as well, which has suddenly now become a favourite of the little ones, isn't it?
Florence.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's still all just eat the tops off.
Yeah.
They'll leave the other bit.
They do. They do. Cream crackers there. We have got mini
I think so.
pizza flavoured breadsticks there as well, which in fact the twins are having those for their packed lunch now, aren't they?
No, Agnes has them.
Oh, it's Agnes that has them, isn't it? I thought it was the twins.
They look horrible. But
they do taste actually quite nice.
They look like little old fingers, don't they?
Yeah, they do taste quite nice.
They taste a bit like a bruschetta.
Sorry, did I catch you unaware? Okay then, we have got okay then, we've got diced root vegetables. Now these I am led to believe are for soup.
I'm making soup.
You're making soup, so you're making fresh veg soup, are you?
I don't really know. I'm just making soup.
Are you doing your normal, just chuck it in and...
I'm going to chuck them vegetables in. Them vegetables? Yeah. Chuck those vegetables in with those onions and some of the lentils that are in the cupboard. Chuck some spices. No, chuck some chilli mix and stuff in. And
herbs.
And it'll be nice.
No, like the chili con carne mix.
So it'll be like a bit of a lentil, vegetable...
Chili.
kind of soup.
Sounds quite nice.
A creation.
Sounds nice.
It'll be a creation and it will taste nice because it will have chilies in it as well.
Can I have a chili then?
I didn't, to be fair, I was going to buy soup mix and...
Now, I've heard her say several times in the past that the younger kids, they don't like spicy things. But I'm always hearing her say, we're putting chilies in, we're doing this to make it more spicy. So either they're making the kids eat spicy things which they don't like, or they are making a double batch, which seems like a waste of time. Just leave out the spicy food, right? Just leave it out and just eat it all. I mean, I'm sure you can eat it unspiced up, right?
I didn't know what to make this week, to be honest. I had no idea what to make, so I just thought, you know what, it's cold, I'm going to make a nice soup.
Sounds like a plan.
Sounds
like a plan. So there's 2 bags of diced root vegetables there. There's a bag of diced onion there. I'll get on to the rest of it in a minute.
So yeah, we've got the diced vegetables and the diced onions for the lazy between us. You know, I know she's got like 15,000 kids, right? So it does kind of make sense to buy them already diced, okay? But I mean, it's either dice your fresh onions or, you know, sort out your clothing. I don't know which one she'd rather do. She chooses to sort out her kids' clothes on a daily basis.
It's the old school packets they're putting on there. They're pretty cool, aren't they? Yeah, I like those. We've got chunky loaf there, obviously, for soup. We've got icing sugar there for baking. Yep. Moving across then, we've got the fruit. So we've got kiwis, we've got the usual suspects, kiwis, Granny Smiths and Brayberries.
Okay, so this is not in the spirit of what I'm actually talking about, which is the main meal food, but the fruit, right? So he's pointed out 2 lots of apples, each with 6 apples in the packet. So that was 12 apples altogether. And that means that equates to 1 per child per week. Oh, ouch, that's going to hurt, isn't it? What are they going to do the rest of the week after they've had their 1 apple? Shouldn't they be having like 5 fruit and veg a day, and to have 1 apple set aside for them seems a little bit stingy, if I'm going to be honest. Just a little bit. Now, I get not everybody will like apples, right? But where's the rest of the fruit? I think you had about 9 in fact. 9 bananas is what you had. So I don't know why 9, but I counted 9, and that's less than 1 each. I don't know.
Bit of a beans top up there this week. Quite a few jars of pasta sauce this week. So we've got the spicy tomato pasta sauce. We have got, what else have we got there?
All the ones
Are they all spicy?
Yeah.
Wow, that's a proper cupboard top of that, isn't it? So they're all spicy. Then we've got, so this is now becoming a favourite of the kids. The younger ones, like Leah and Erin. So tomato and herb pasta sauce.
Now, I counted between all the different types of pasta sauces 11 pasta sauce jars, right? So I might have miscounted. I might not have seen 1 or 2. I'm not sure, but it looked to me like around about 11. I'm not quite sure that they're going to do with 11, whether that's enough or not enough, or what they plan to do with it, but that is what they have.
Isn't it? It's really, really garlicky.
Like
and I don't mind it, but it's very over. I like garlic, but it's really overpowering.
For the younger ones, they like to have the softer flavours, don't they?
That's just a nicer kind of flavour.
Milder.
Is this like the one you get from Aldi's?
It's a milder one.
Aldi do a really nice one.
Yeah.
And they do good pasta.
Found it in there again. Last time I went in there, it wasn't in there. But Aldi do a nice pasta sauce.
That's because we went in the Avonmore Aldi.
Yes.
That one's way better.
So there you go. So the kids have been having this one, which is a lot milder, which is really, really nice, the Tesco one. And then there's the creamy tomato pasta bake there as well. So that's a really nice sauce as well. I really like that. Then we've got our Nando's Peronaise, a peri-peri sauce. Love that for chicken burgers. The kids' favourite now is ranch. They love their ranch. And we've got 2 big sauces this week, 2 big ketchups this week as well. Have I missed anything from there? I don't think I have I? There's 2 big ketchups. Right, okay then. So we have got Frubes for pet lunches. The kids sometimes have them for afters. We have got dairy lychee spread there for sandwiches. We've got honey. We've got Actilio yogurts for me and Zoe, because we like those ones. We've got pepperamis for Eva. We've got cheese strings. We've got garlic breads there for pasta night. wafer thin chicken and wafer thin ham for sandwiches. Then we've got petty fillets there for yogurts.
This week.
So they didn't have any of the animal ones then?
No, and
the usual.
I'm not entirely sure how Joseph's going to take it.
Yeah, he doesn't do change very well, does he? Let's see how he gets on.
They have none in other supermarkets, so I had to buy those.
Right. We've got orange cheese, the mild cheddar, the Scottish one. Penne pasta this week, a big bag of pasta because we get through tons of the stuff.
Okay, so I wanted to talk about the pasta. This was a 3 kilogram bag of pasta to go with the 3 1 kilo bags that they've already got that we've seen earlier in the haul. So that's 6 kilos they've bought altogether. Now, to me, that seems a lot, right? That is, by my reckoning, it's around about 60 portions, give or take, right? Of pasta. So I had a look up. Yeah, I did do my research. You're supposed to have 100 grams per person, so it's about 60 portions of pasta, right? So that's a lot of pasta. Even if you divvy it up, it means you can have pasta about 3 point so many times per week on that amount. And I don't really know what you plan on doing with so much pasta, if I'm being honest. That probably ties in very nicely with the all the pasta sauce that you got. And to be honest with you, if you are, I know pasta's a cheap meal, right? It's an easy meal, it's a cheap meal, it's easy to cook, especially in bulk with the amount of kids that you have. But if you are just having pasta meals, that's not healthy for your kids at all.
Oh, I don't know, it looked pretty.
Citrus and white verbena scent.
It looks pretty.
Amazing. Right, so we've got another shreddies there, another kitchen roll, then we've got a bit of a crisp top this week, so we've got prawn cocktail there.
Now for the mounds and mounds and mounds of crisps that they got. Now, I get, again, you might want crisps for packed lunches for schools and things like that. I get that. Perfectly normal thing to do. However, so many different types of crisps. Why not, this is what we used to do actually, why not buying like a big box, like a Walker's, you know, multi-pack, but like a huge box. They come in big bunk boxes, right? Get one of those, and then every day take like a few out for the lunches and things like that. No, job done. There's just too many there, and also the amounts that you're buying them in, it's just going to cost you a fortune.
Hand wash, frizzies, paracetamol, toothpaste. We like that toothpaste. And we've got more hand wash there. Oops. More hand wash. Love hearts. The good old elbow grease, which is really good stuff. Quite a bit of stuff in there, isn't there? Nappy bags, spray, cream. Yeah, a good mix of stuff in there. So that's a good mix of toiletries and stuff in there. Oh, and some Dettol spray. There you go. Antibacterial Dettol spray. There's a few more bits in there like toothpaste and stuff. Right then, frozen. Did I say what's it? Yeah, and French fries. Okay, frozen then. So chicken burgers are in there for the kids, like the smaller ones. So we've got chicken burgers there.
So yeah, there was 4 boxes of the small chicken burgers. That was boxes of 4, so there was 16 chicken burgers altogether. Bear that in mind when we come to the calculations.
We have got our chicken burgers for chicken burger night. Hot and spicy ones. A couple of packets of those.
So 2 boxes of the bigger, bulkier, you know, sort of more manly chicken burgers, right? The hot and spicy ones that they love. And that is 2 boxes of 4. That's 8 altogether.
We've got a packet of chips. Is that chips? Oh no, chicken strips. So chicken strips there, which Isabel cooks now, puts them in wraps.
So point of note, I know he said that the chicken strips are being used as wraps for put in the wraps, right? But I'm not having that as a meal. So whilst chicken strips are food, it's not being used wisely, in my opinion.
Really, really nice. And we've got potato pops there. Right, last one then. We've got a couple of microwave meals for Noah because he's doing it when he's working.
Right, this is one of my main reasons for doing this video, right? And it is because they are giving their kids like microwave meals because the kid's working, right? No, he's 15, isn't he? Has he got a job? Don't know. Anyway, right, so he comes back at night. You don't cook for him. You don't give him leftover food that you've cooked that night to reheat or anything like that. You just say, yeah, have a microwave meal. You know, you're not having what we're having. No chance. No, get your own food, isn't it? And you do the same when the kids are going to like their dance and things like that. They come back of an evening and you don't want to cook for them, do you? You just say, right, grab a pot noodle or whatever, right? Or instant noodles, which is even worse. Right? So you can't do that. Every child in your family deserves some food, irrespective of their age. I know you'll say, oh, but they're older kids, they can get their own, whatever. No, they live under your roof. They are your children. You feed them as such, right? You cook a meal of an evening and you cook for them as well. If they can't eat during the dinner period, then they get it when they can eat it, right? You don't just say, right, get yourself a microwave meal, that'll do. That's ridiculous. Useless.
So those, here's a little job. We've got nuggets, there's the bird's eye nuggets.
Okay, so this took me a long time to figure out, okay, Ben? So next time, please get it right. They weren't chicken nuggets at all. They were, in fact, chicken dippers. It took me a long time to figure out because I needed to know how many nuggets were in a packet. So I was looking up, I was Googling it, I was researching it. I went to Tesco website, the Asda website, this website, that website, every other website. And I finally found out that they weren't, in fact, nuggets at all. They were, in fact, chicken dippers. They were a pack of 22 and you got 2 packs. That equals 44 in total.
Bird's eye nuggets. Hot and spicy zigzag fries, hash browns to go with chicken burger night. How did that get in there? Ben and Jerry, what's that for? Curly fries, beef lasagna.
That's Lizzie's.
That's Lizzie's, right? Okay.
So there we have it. All the shopping list is in, and now we're going to figure out what they can make out of those ingredients for actual meals. So we're going to plan Zoe's meals for the week. So if we take to start us off the chicken burger night, because I think that one's set in stone, right? So for the chicken burger night we need the following: brioche buns, burgers and hash browns. Those are for Zoe and Ben and a couple of the older kids. I believe that they like them too. And you also need the chicken burgers, and I've given them curly and zigzag fries because I don't believe that just curly fries on its own will feed the rest of the family. That's 10 children altogether, right, that it needs to feed. So we're putting both those fries together with that. So that was easy enough, wasn't it? They do give us that one as a freebie, I reckon. You know, they have their chicken burger night every night for, I don't know, years. Is it, Ben? Is it years that you've been doing this for now? So what is the next on the agenda? What shall we do for them that is easy? I think the best thing would be, I don't know. Yep, I think we're going to have a soup night. That's right, they gave us that one, to be fair, didn't they? So you need diced vegetables and diced onions with that, and a few other things, obviously. And then we're going to have a Chinese night, where the ingredients are Chinese takeaway for Ben and Zoe, obviously. Going to give the kids chicken dippers with potato pops. So it doesn't feel like there's enough potato pops to go around for me. The next night we're going to have a pasta night where you've got the 6 kilo pasta, the pasta sauce, the spring onions to go on top, the garlic bread, only for one pasta night obviously, because there's not enough to go around for the rest of the pasta nights. But that's like 4 nights that I've managed to come up with for them, but you know, that leaves 3 more nights, and I think we can give them pasta the rest of the nights, because if you look down the list, there's nothing left in the ingredients in order to make anything else apart from pasta the rest of the week. So I don't know what you were thinking there, Zoe. I think you need to get back out to the shops, don't you? So, what did you think of my meal plan for the week? I thought I did quite well, given the task and the ingredients I had before me. But, you know, I mean, well, I guess Zoe managed to come up with soup. So soup. Yeah, I think I did better than that. So, could you have done any better, do you reckon? Anybody out there? Anybody that's got anything bad to say about my skills of putting food together? Yeah, so no. I mean, what do you reckon in general about the things that they bought? Was there enough there to cover 14 people for the week? Are they feeding their kids enough in terms of, like, you know, is it too much pasta like I suggested? Are they treating their kids fairly? Are they doing anything right? I'm not here to pass judgment, honestly. I'm not too sure. There's a lot of ifs and buts. I don't know what they still have in the cupboards, for example. They might have some food, but in terms of the main food, like the bulk of the food, like the meats and things like that, I'm not seeing any meat. In fact, I didn't see any meat. I didn't mention that, did I? But there was no meat whatsoever, and that's quite unusual. I mean, they're not vegetarians, obviously, given the frozen type food that they bought, but there was not one single leg of anything or meat, you know, proper meat for a roast or something like that. No, nothing like that. So what exactly are they eating? I don't know. You know, those were the things. That's why I focused on the main meals, because it seems like you need to isolate those items that they bought. Those are the items that you would be eating as a main meal per week, and it doesn't seem, in my opinion, to be enough. Even if you take into account the pasta, you really need to add a little bit of meat or something to go with the pasta. It can't just be pasta on its own. Pasta with what? I mean, there's not even enough cheese to go on top of it. I mean, I love my cheese, so, you know. Anyway, that is what I came up with. I know a lot of you were waiting for something similar to this, or maybe I've gone a bit OTT with what you expected. I don't know. Anyway, until next time, please let me know what your thoughts are in the comments down below, and subscribe to the channel if you are brand new. These videos take me a lot of time to do. This one did. And until next time, take care of yourselves, have a brilliant day, don't be a Zoe, and bye bye.